Light something, vape something, sip something, testing 1, 2. Ivan, this thing going? Let me know my vocals is good. Ivan, good looking out on the share too, my guy. That's right, Snipes. What up? We After Dark. What up? We After Dark. We at episode 13, and we reviewing this week in the wavy, wild world of sports. 20 season still here, still alive since January. We got a few tournaments that's about to launch this month. We got some other tourneys coming up. I got a tourney I got to pitch to y'all too. Right on the horizon. We're going to talk about it. So let's get into it. DVD, what up? I see you. We even had a Black Widow sighting. One that attacked one of our waivers. We had a Black Widow sighting, man. That was crazy. Grab the Modelos. Grab the Coronas. Let's go. Lock in. Put the kitties to bed. Grab your brushes, too. If you got time, grab your brushes. Lock in with us. We're talking top 5 YouTubers not named the superiors. We're going to do a special top 5. We're going to do a special top 5 for the YouTubers tonight. Y'all get ready to lock in. Good looking out on the shares. Y'all lock in and y'all say what up to the pack. Hey, y'all see y'all teams. Rep y'all teams. Y'all see y'all teams coming through. It's still free agency. It's still going. MLW was rocking. We might have some updates on that. Damon, what up? I see you. He survived the Black Widow. That man made it. What up, Damon? You made it. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Ronnie, I see you. What up? That Black Widow, boy, I tell you. They not going to survive not too long, man. You made it, though. Good to see you. Mike Manat, I see you. What up, Mikey? Man, you made it, bro. You made it, bro. I'm glad you made it, bro. Let's get ready to lock in. We After Dark. Grab your brushes. Grab something to sip on. Grab something to smoke on. Vape on. Maybe do something. Let's lock in. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate you making it. I remember we got the bot too. So remember, lock in and hit exclamation notify if you want the chat bot to let you know every time I go live, because you know you got to hit the follow just so you don't miss nothing. Lock in, hit the follow. Let's get going. We're about to go into it. We're about to get these announcements going. We're about to go to the moon. We're about to go on the pages, off the pages. We're talking top 10. Okay, I see you got a crown battle coming up. All right, let's get ready to get locked into it, ES. We After Dark. Let's go. You already know the vibes. Y'all know the status. We shared on ES right now. Y'all know the vibe. Shout out to Shade Gang. I know the status. Look, man, I'm trying to tell you. We had activity all week. We had activity up and down the scale. So the main thing we're going to talk about a lot of things with the announcements, and then we're going to breeze through this top 5 thing with the YouTubers thing. We're not going to dwell on that much, but I see you. So shout out to all the star senders last week. I want to give a shout out to y'all. Shout out to the star senders. And then remember, hit the follow. If you want to follow the account, hit the follow. We want y'all to be following this thing. And again, exclamation notify, just so you don't miss nothing. If you want to tap in, we might have a link later for y'all. But we're going to get to these announcements. Y'all lock in. And as we get the announcements going, again, sit back, relax. I'm going to take care of everything. We're going to get this announcements. And yeah, okay, Ivan, you hosting? Okay, we're going to get the host on that. Okay, once you get the flyer on that, we're going to get that going. And we're going to get these announcements because we want to put out a few call-ins. And we got a lot of things coming up. We got a lot of good events coming up. And we want to make sure we get these things out the way before we do this list. So let's get this going. All right, let me see. Let's go to this one. We're going to start the list easy because I want to put the call in. I want to put the call out and let y'all know. Soon, we're going to be doing calling for mods. Now, I need maybe one or two mods. Shout out for the 99 Ocean Spook. I see you. I need maybe one or two mods. All right, now listen up. This is going to be critical because I don't need it for nothing crazy. I might need somebody at the door and I might need somebody that's going to cover some ground control because look, I got mods, we got admins, but they're in a lot. They got a lot going on. They got their life going on. They got what the page is going on. And as the page gets busier, as the community grows, guys, we're going to need more and more help to lock in. And again, just nothing big, nothing crazy. Maybe 1 or 2 volunteers that can help at the door and help on ground control. Because, like, again, I don't want to put too much pressure on my mods. I know they got their hands in a lot of other projects. They got businesses. They got a lot of stuff going on. So, again, I want to take the weight off their shoulders, and I don't want it to be too much on mine neither. So, I'm going to be doing some looking around. I'm going to be doing some personal recruiting. I'm going to ask around. And again, if we find the right person, we got find the right people at the door that can help man this thing, but we will do an open call for the mod squad on ES. I'll let y'all know. I'll put out some more details later on in the week. Now, we in April, and y'all already know, since we in April, May coming up, we got the Hall of Fame coming up. Now, the date I got set for the Hall of Fame, right now, what we want to do, I'm looking at May 20th to the 21st. So I figure it's going to walk out like this. We're going to go May 20th. We're going to do on Saturday, we're going to do Soul Seeker Day on May 20th. Then on the 21st, that Sunday after that, we're going to do the Hall of Fame induction ceremony after that. Now, there was an idea that was put out there a few months ago that I kind of like the niche of it. And remember, May 20th, May 21st. That's going to be Hall of Fame weekend. Mark it in your calendars. And somebody put an idea out there. Now, y'all know how we do the idea every year. When you see Jeezy, he does the after party for the people that got in the inductees. He does it all the time. We're trying to build something around this thing for about festivities before we do the induction ceremony. I would say a week in advance. I would say around the 14th, we'll pull up. J5, what about you? Around the 14th, we will pull up. And then we would start talking about the nominees that might get in, and then we'll do homage. We'll do some videos. We might do some lives. We might do some posts. We might do maybe mini campaigns for the nominees of the Hall of Fame, if that's something that y'all might be interested. I'm open to ideas. Somebody put an idea, and I like the idea of the actual, paying homage before we actually hand out the flowers officially. So I like that idea. So we're going to get more into that. Again, I'm open to ideas. If we can pull up and we can do something big, and maybe we can probably do something live, like maybe host it, but I like that idea. So for the Hall of Fame, again, mark your calendars. May 20th to the 21st. Hall of Fame weekend. And yes, I see the nominees have been heavy. Ambrose, what up? I see you. The nominees have been rocking. We hear y'all, we see y'all, and it's getting closer to the date. So get ready to get locked in. April 15th, that's this month. Brush Connections. Wavy Games. As y'all see right now, the schedule events already up. You already seen when the collages would do. Matchups live on BC. You see the date. Wednesday. They're doing a private panel judging. Saturday. Wavy Games hosted by the one and only Drip Damone Jr. This is the Wavy Games. You already know. Wavy Games. BC to click. Y'all see the details. Y'all see the date. Y'all lock in with the page. Y'all already know. BC, hit up Nick Cole. Hit up CC. If you need anything, hit up T and hit up LSP. Y'all already see the details. BC to click. I know where you're going down. Now, tonight, since I got y'all where I got y'all, we're going to talk East versus West. And I've been liking the interactive battling that we've been doing. The last few weeks, I went back and looked at those. I like the feedback we've been getting on the interactive battles. So tonight, we're going to pull up and do 2 interactive battles tonight. We're going to do an interactive battle deciding the king of Louisiana. And we got a battle for Massachusetts. I think one of them stepped up in here. And we got Tatiana Sims versus the final boss, Damon Kennedy. I know he in here. Juanito, what up? I know he in here. I see y'all. I see the crew coming in. What up? We're going to do that tonight. We're going to host that thing tonight. Cito, what up? I see. What up? I see my mods. I see my admins. Hey, look, Cito, if you go back and watch the rebroadcast, Shell, I'll put out a little casting call so we could get one or two people a part of the mods that can help watch the door and that can help man the damage control on the page. Because, like I said, look, my mods and my admins got a lot of work. And guys, I want to add another thing. Hey, ease up off my mods, man. All because they're mods, that don't mean they can't frolic and play in the wavy lands just like everybody else, man. Let my admins and mods frolic and play, man. Let my admins and mods frolic and play, man. Look, I know we have a high standard. I know. We can't hold the standard to all our mods and everything. Listen, let my mods and admins frolic and play. But tonight is going down. We're doing the Battle of Louisiana and we're doing the Battle of Massachusetts going down tonight. We're going to lock in. It's going to be interactive voting. So you already see it. Get locked in. It's going down tonight. Now, MLW went down. N2, I see you. What up? And just as we talking MLW festivities, can I get a rundown on what happened? Did we have any battles that went down tonight? Yes or no? Did we have any battles? Let me double check the site real quick. And y'all let me know, because I thought we had a matchup. Okay, I think I see some results. Let me see what we're looking at. I see some results. Let me get the rundown. I need the rundown because I know there was Drip versus the French Wavy movement. And I think it was the Cartel versus the Sands. Somebody let me know. Give me some deets on that. Did those battles go down or not? Let me know. I'm trying to find out because look, I love to know. Okay, we got some scores dropping in. Yes, we got some scores dropping in. Wave Cartel 3-0. Drip set 3-1. You see it, folks. That's in the books. Cartel up on the Sands this week. Drip up 3-1 on that French Wavy movement, bruh. I don't know. See, so now we're getting a little bit of what we were supposed to see. We seen the mergers happen. Let's talk about it. Now let's talk about it real quick. We seen the mergers happen. Let me post the score again. We seen the mergers happen. And this is what we're looking at. We seen the mergers happen. And man, I'm trying to tell you, the mergers is showing. Drip is here. And I'm not saying repeat loading, but right now, that's what it's looking like. Looking at the score. And this is early. We in week 1. Will, I see you. What up? And look, man, I'm smoking a French fry in their memory. Look, man, they are here and they are rocking. And again, everybody's chasing number one. So I'm glad to see that the scores are in. The scores are rocking. Shout out to Drip. Shout out to the Cartel pulling out that week victory. I like it. We on to the next one. And y'all already know we're going to stay on top of the schedule with the MLW. We're going to follow this thing. This thing is spicing up and heating up every week. We're going to follow this. Now, I want to pitch something. Now, imagine, this is the tournament we was talking about. We going 5 ladies, 5 gentlemen. Does not have to be team affiliate. This does not have to be team affiliate. Remember, 5 men, 5 women, 1 coach, 5 challenges. We going to throw these challenges right here in the randomizer. The first 5 challenges that pop out will be the challengers for the competition. Now, only 1 competitor can do 1 challenge. Now, just lock in with that. Only 1 competitor can do 1 challenge. So let me go back and show y'all the list again. We would throw all of these challenges in the randomizer. You see it's more than 5. We're going to throw all of these. Danny Doon, what up? I see you. We're going to throw these up in the randomizer. Whatever pops out is going to be knowledge, kill shot, creative. I'll get more into that once we come out with the graphic. Crown battle, impersonation round. That's an impersonation challenge. The traditional 4-way battle, a live battle. We got a competitor's pick where the competitors get to choose where the battle goes down and what the rules and stipulations going to be. I like that one. And we got the 5-way. People were talking about that category. People want to see more 5-way battles. I've been hearing that. And we got an exclusive back waves battle. Now, what we would do, we would throw all those things in a randomizer, and the 5 that drop out, the top 5 that drop out, we would get 5 women, 5 men, 1 coach. We need a coach that's going to cook this thing and put this thing together. And then we're going to lock in. And we're going to really brag for the rights, of the bragging rights for the battle of the sexes. This is the sell. This is the sell. I'm just pitching it right now. I'm pitching it. This is just a low pitch. This is a low pitch. And I just want to know what the community is going to think about that. When y'all run it back, we run it back. Hit me up in the DMs and we'll talk more shop about it. But this is just a slow pitch. It's the battle of the sexes. Now, we're looking to launch this thing maybe around June. Looking to launch this thing. But let me know how y'all locked in on that. There's another tournament I'm thinking about doing. I know y'all been seeing the status quo. We've been getting a lot of talent from the motherland. Soon, very, very soon, we will have a tourney set up exclusively for y'all. I'm going to let y'all know. I can't drop no dates on it, but I see the talent coming in. It's going to be exclusive. Team Africa only. No Americans. Let's go. No Americans. Y'all out of here. Y'all get out of here. This is going to be Africa only. We're going to work on that. I'm going to get some more details on that coming soon, but lock in on that. Now, y'all already know. There's been a tournament we talked about for months on months. We coming down to it. We had 1 slot left. Let me know what those slots in. Let me know. Somebody from Pew that got this thing locked in. Y'all let me know. Who got this thing? Y'all got this thing locked in with that 1 slot. Public Enemy Waivers. First tournament shootout. Waivers 2+ years. It's a cash prize, ladies and gentlemen. 150 in a pack. That's all I'm going to let y'all know. 150 in a pack. Yes, it's going to be one of those. An African invitational. I like it. The stakes will be high. And let me know. We locked this thing up. We all full up. This is what I like to see. We locked in. The tournament is in a week. And we already locked in. This thing's filled up. All right, cool. 150 in a pack. April 15th is going down. Y'all see the details. It's all booked up. No need to sign up. Just know you can't run when we shoot. Shout out to Pew. This thing looks like it's going to be a banger. And again, shout out to Nick Cole with the 200. This thing is going to be a banger right here. Because again, if you win this thing, just imagine you win this thing and you pull up to this thing. The winner is going to get a free ticket to the Armageddon Dose. June 23rd, June 25th. Y'all see the tickets on Everbright. Waivers, barbers, BOBs, and more. Music by DJ Polo. You see the details. 540 Cito, Rag Dealer, Armageddon Wave Check on Instagram. And again, y'all know the details. You want to win that tournament and you want a free ticket to this thing. You want a free ticket. You want to pull up to this thing. You want to stun a little bit. Because everybody going to know you the champ. We want to see the champ up in this thing. Might want to get your autograph too. Because, hey, look, y'all stars to me. I don't know about that. So lock in on this thing. The Armageddon Dose. Shout out to Cito. Shout out to Novanatch. Y'all know they don't miss. Come on. All right, y'all know we've been talking about this one. It's going to get righteous in the summer. Y'all see how real the summer's getting. The Driplomass presents July 15th, the 3rd annual Drip Check Bay Area edition. It's the adult prom, ladies and gentlemen. It's a night to remember. And again, go to Drip's site. He's going to have all the info on Everbright. We not leaking the details yet. We know how y'all get down when we seen what y'all do when the locales hit. Don't get crazy. And let me know, Drip, if you want to let them know any hint on the locale, you can let them know in the comments, or you could keep that hush-hush, because we already know how they get down when you know the locale. This is going to be a formal event. Bring your dappers. Don't bring your dusties. Bring the new hotness. Come through, get ready to be great. And then remember, again, yes, we're going to have people at the door. So shout out to Drip. Shout out to Driplemats. It's that 3rd annual Drip Check. And you bet to believe I heard Jeezy might show up to that thing. I heard GoTen might be there. I heard a few people already locked in for the event. So shout out to that thing. This one's going to be rocking. This one's going to be rocking. And again, guys, if you got any other events, any other big things coming up into the summer, going into June, going into July, let me know. I will be happy to give y'all just a little bit of promo just to let y'all know that, look, we in this thing together. We pushing a brand. We pushing brands of many brands. We see teams all over the place. And not to mention, I don't know if Cito got that handled, but we flew to Jet in for some Wave Cartel members. And I already seen we had some Wave Cartel members sitting in the skybox. I see you. And that's what I like to see. I like to see that activity. I like to see that energy come out. I like to see y'all rocking out. Maisha, what up? I see you. I like to see them rocking out. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all. I like to see y'all rocking out with me. And this is what we talking about. We rocking out with this thing. And we're going to talk a lot about other issues tonight. We got a battle. Let's get ready to launch this first battle, matter of fact. Before we get into this top 10 list, this is what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about top 5 YouTubers. And when we talk about the top 5, again, when I looked at this list, I seen something very interesting on YouTube, a very interesting space in the Wave game. We're going to talk about not the ones really at the top, because it's the big 3. Now that I analyze everything, this is the top 5 outside the big 3. And the numbers that we found are very interesting. We're going to lock in with that. But before we get into that, let's get into this battle. We're going to get into this battle of Louisiana. I'm going to throw this poll up real quick, and we're going to lock in because I want to see y'all vote on this thing, and we're going to get it moving. Then we're going to get to the top 10. Then we're going to come back, take another little intermission, get Massachusetts out the way, and then we're going to continue on to our night. So let's get this thing going. Let's post this poll. Let's activate this thing right here. Activate the poll, and we're going to run a battle right now. I'm going to give y'all some time to look at this thing. Let me know. I'm going to give y'all some time to look at this thing. Y'all get acquainted. Roddy Rod, I see you. What up? We're doing a battle real quick. East versus West. This is the Louisiana bracket right now. We're going Louisiana bracket. I'm going to let a certain number of votes get in here. I'm saying 20. We'll push it to 20 votes, and then we'll pull a trigger at 20 votes. We got 4 votes in so far. We got 9 votes in so far. Let's go. I like it. We're getting this thing figured out quick because we're going to get this battle done. And then we're going to keep it moving. And then we're going to get to this countdown. We got 11 votes in rocking right now. We got votes coming in. And this is what I like. We're going to do the interactive vote. We're going to let y'all look at it. And we're going to let y'all pull a trigger with the vote like that. And then we're just going to let it rock. And we're going to show the results the moment this thing hit 20. We got 15 votes. We got 19 votes in. We get one more vote. We're going to pull the trigger on this thing. And we're going to get it done. This is interactive battling for the East versus West. The Louisiana crown is up for grabs. We didn't have nobody win the Louisiana crown, and now the Louisiana crown is up for grabs. We got 20 votes in right now. Let's post this thing. And with 20 votes in, it's unanimous. Waiver 1 gets the win and gets the crown. Oh, Louisiana. Let's get a GG's. GG's around. Look, GG's around. GG's around. I know that's Davion versus PJ. That was for the Louisiana crown. Shout out to them. We're gonna get them going in a second. I'm gonna make sure they get their crown going. Make sure they get everything rocking. And yeah, GG's to that. We're gonna do another one later on. I like how that one went. We're gonna do another one for Massachusetts, and we're gonna crown them tonight. But let's start to take the walk down a path on this top 10 real quick, this top 5. Now remember, the metrics we going off again is very heavy subscriber. Well, let's keep it real. We're going to stay with the subscriber metrics because that's one of the most important in that space. But there was also another interesting metric that I seen that we talked about that we're going to get into. But we're going to go with the countdown from 5 counting up to 1. And then we're going to throw in some honorables real quick. So let's get in that top 5 real quick. We talking YouTubers. Some of these guys y'all might know. Some of these guys you may not know. They might be on this space. They might not be on this space. But let's get into it. Let's start at number 5. Number 5, PhD in Waves. Now, number 5, you've seen this waiver come up in a few like TikToks. You've seen them doing reels and doing shorts. And then when I went inside the analytics, started looking at the numbers, the growth is coming along. The growth is very healthy. He has a good rate in the last 30 days. He has good viewership. And just flying through this thing, again, this is subscriber-based metrics. This is outside the big 3. This is number 5, PhD in Waves. Coming in at number 4, Waveman Mike. Now, again, I don't know if some of these waivers are on Facebook. I know some of them are on Instagram, but I'm not sure if they're on the space over here. As you see, he's in the 6-figure of subscribers. So again, still outside that big 3, but still does good numbers and still does good numbers in this space. And this is at number 4. We coming in at number 4, Waveman Mike, in that top 5. Coming in at number 3, King Brill. Now, King Brill was doing fitness. He was doing other things on skin and hair health. But he did the big chop. And he started brushing. And he locked into the wave community. You go back and look at the content. He really locked in. And this is another waiver pushing up with 6 figures of content. So the subscriber count, very healthy. Again, still outside that top 3, but very healthy. Coming in at number 2, PB. And again, people might already know that where the numbers is at, where the legacy is at, that's all good and fine. That's all outside itself. But on this list, the YouTuber list, again, we going over waivers in 6-figure range of subscribers. This is outside the big 3. And this is heavily subscriber based. This is that top 5 outside that big 3. And y'all already know the work that PB put in. Y'all know the brands. And this is at number 2 in that top 5. Now coming in at number 1, 360 Wave Process. When I looked at the numbers and I looked at everything, I could easily see why. Still being active, still with the views, 6-figure subscribers, and his view in the last 30 days healthy. Now, on the main part of this in this top 5, we're doing the top 5 YouTubers outside that big 3. And people say they hear the big 3. Who's the big 3? Yeah, I know the big 3. Let's really talk about it. Let's talk about the big 3. Y'all know the big 3 on YouTube. So the main big 3 is 360 Juice, Sir Cruz, and 360 Jeezy. I double checked it. I saw the numbers. That's all you need to know about that. Numbers for all 3 are impressive. But what you're going to notice about this list, all of these waivers are in the realm. All of these waivers are well in the realm of monetizing their channel. Now that we got into that, there's something I wanted to get a little bit extra into that. I did some deeper digging into that. There's some deeper digging into this. And I found some honorable mentions I want to go over. I had looked up some honorable mentions. And the honorable mentions that I seen, I like. Let's go over some honorable mentions real quick outside of the top 5 and the top 3 we talked about. Dry McGee. This is another waiver. Now, he's not in that 6-figure range. He's not in that 6-figure range. And yes, exactly. Yes, you already know. You already know. He up next. You already know. And looking into this, you see Dry McGee. He's another one on the come up. I see him doing reels. I see him doing shorts. I see him grinding, keeping all the wave related material. I like how he's moving with that. And of course, LSP. I'm looking in the metrics. The metrics are not lying. The metrics are coming along good. LSP. Over 11K in subs. Yo, look, you could do something with that. You can actually do something with that. So I like the growth on that. We got LSP in that honorable mention. Who else in the honorable mention? Corsair Kings. Yes. We got Corsair Kings in the honorable mention. And you already know how he get down. You know the content. You see the reels. You see the shorts. You see the action. And again, all of these waivers we talking about are well in the range of monetizing in the wave game via YouTube. So the space is very, very, very good. The space is very good. Rico the waiver. Again, these are some waivers that I'm not too familiar with on this page. You didn't miss too much, Wavy Kit Kat, but hey, look, they saying you up next. They saying you up next. We know you got a good team behind you. Yes, you are up next. Rico the waiver made the list. And I think one more we got on this list for honorable mentions, Trap. I see Trap over there still making content. You see he on Twitter, you see he on Instagram, he on the pages, he bubbling, he rocking. I see Trap over there working. So like on the main part, that's all we wanted to look at really for the top 5 YouTubers outside that big 3. And you know they was talking about big 3. You know they was talking about the top ones. We know the top ones already. But we just wanted to shed a little light on the ones under that tier that we see coming up doing their thing. And like, yes. He got next. He got next. Y'all already know the legacy. Y'all already know the pedigree or who he rocking with. So yeah, Wavy Kid Kev, y'all already know. That was the main list. Let's get to the other topics. We got some other topics to discuss because there's been some interesting things we need to talk about. There's been another issue that has been arisen. And I need to know y'all feedback on this. We heard there's been some flipping going on. We heard there's been some Shark Week flips. We heard there's been some MLW flips. Now the flips we talking about, y'all know we already been discussing the flips. Now what we here to do tonight, we here to discuss the flips, and we here to discuss what we can do for maybe a solution on the flips. Because I got an idea. I'm pitching an idea, but I don't think y'all gonna like this idea. I got an idea we could pitch for the flips. But y'all let me know, what can we do about the flips? I heard there's been some flipping by accident. I keep hearing that one. There's been some flips by accident. They flipped it, then they flipped it, and then they looked at it and handed it in anyway. So I need to actually know. See, let me pitch the idea that I got real quick. Y'all let me know where we going with this thing. If you go in battle, right? Let's just say we battling for Shark Week. If you go in battle, how would y'all feel if they dropped a 4-way in the comments with the call out? And then if we could analyze that thing while it's in the comments, and we could let you know if it's flipped right there. If you get caught with a flip when you submit in those comments, that's an instant DQ. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that one. We trying to hear something. We trying to hear something because I keep hearing that one. Oh, it was a flip. I flipped it by accident, man. I took it with this side and then I folded it to this side. Hey, man, you know how it is, man. I went to this way, then I turned it back the other way, and then I send them in hot. You know how I do. Like, this is the one we talking about. Let me know about that one though. Should we let them submit fours in the comments? Get somebody to look them over. Let the whole community look them over. And then when the community looks those things over, we can let you know if you got a flip or not. And if we catch you with a flip, in the comments, there's going to be hell to pay. Don't let us catch you with a flip in the comments. But let me know what can we do about this flip situation? Because we can always give out penalties after the fact, right? We can always catch you later. We can run it back, but that kind of slows up the process of the event runners and the people that's trying to run a smooth show. And I'm going to double down on what Banks was talking about on his show. For people in the community, if you see anything, if you see any flips the moment they come out, please contact an admin, contact a moderator. We need the snitch ratio to be high on this one. Now, I know that's a little bit out of character, but we need the snitch ratio to be high on the flips. If y'all see any flips in these major competitions, that includes MLW, that's for Royal, that's for really anywhere, and you see the flips, I think for the community to do their part, call out the flips, let the admins or mods jump in so we can do our job, and then we can, we can make sure everything gets done the right way it need to get done. Because like, look, the ratio need to be increased. I love everything that y'all got going. I love the competitive energy. But we got a lot of stakes that's riding on this thing where we're trying to take this thing to the next level. And it is like I get it, but something's got to give, Drip. We gotta end this thing. What are we gonna do to increase the ratio to make sure that y'all not out here finessing the process? Because this is all we worrying about. The less we finesse the process, the less we could deal with the other thing. Now, there was another issue we wanted to talk about. We made a survey. We did a survey, I think it was Tuesday. We did a survey Tuesday on ambassadors. And a few people gave their feedback. They gave their say on everything. Some people said they're doing okay with their ambassadors. Some people actually said, not so much with the ambassadors. They were a little bit touch and go. I even heard a veteran Hall of Famer say, look, it's not the same. It's not what it used to be. So again, for the ones that deal with ambassadors, let me know how's the space with the ambassador space right now. 1, if it's good. 2, if it's bad. Let me know. I don't need y'all snitching on nobody. 1, if it's good. 2, if it's bad. You can give feedback if you want, but I'm gonna keep pounding on that because I still think there's something that space could be better for our brands and our waivers. I think our waivers deserve better. I think our brands deserve better. I think the businesses need to do maybe a better job with coming together and doing something nice. Something nice for the ambassadors that can actually really lock them in and lock them in for real too. Because I heard one thing, I heard on Ellis Live that he had his code locked in with a business that's not good in the community right now. And I don't want his channel shouldn't be caught up into that. I actually saw that and I wanted to revisit that. We got to take care of our waivers and take care of these brands. Yep, okay. Hey, I saw everybody dropping them damn twos last Saturday too. And when them battles go back to taking 24 hours per battle, I'm tagging all y'all to blame. I know, Drip. Look, we just gonna let it play itself out. We're gonna let it play itself out. Look, they want panel. They don't want community votes yet. They want panel and panel only, panel exclusive. We're gonna lock in with that. Shell said we had a 1.5 with the ambassadors right now. I don't know what we need to do. We're gonna figure something out. We got some major things working in the background. We figuring something out right now. I think we might have a solution to help increase the ambassador quality for our brands. This is what we're really trying to get into. We're going to get more into this in 2023. Along with Flipgate, we're going to look into increasing the ambassador quality for our Wave brands and our BOB brands. Again, we're working on something in the background. We working real nice. We getting something percolating nice, and it's going nice. It's going nice. I'm not going to leak nothing yet. We're going to keep that under wraps. But in the meantime, we're going to drop this next battle. The next battle you're about to see, we're going to decide the crown for Massachusetts, East versus West. Y'all just seen it last time with Louisiana. Y'all about to decide another one. Let's get this poll going. And again, we get 20 votes. We're going to let this thing fly. All right, let's close these results right here. Let's launch this another one. Let's launch another one. Let's activate this poll. We're going to activate this poll. We're going to activate another one. Let's get it. This is the battle for Massachusetts. Let's rock it. Lock in, vote. You see the poll? Lock in. Once we get 20 votes on this thing, we're going to pull the trigger on this thing. This is the crown for Massachusetts. How many votes we had? We had 22 votes on the last one. Yeah, we're going to pull the trigger on 20 votes. Let's rock this thing out. And we just about 40 minutes into the broadcast. We got some good timing. We got these topics in. I wanted to check up on the page because you know what happened on the page. It was kill shots. It was kill shots rocking this week. Probably the most kill shots I've ever seen in a long time. We got 9 votes in rocking. Let's get it rocking. We're going to pull the trigger at 20. I got to say, there's been some kill shots that really went next level this week. And I'm dying to get on the page just so we can find those first. I need to look at those first. We had Juanito. We had Kara. We had Ditto. We had Troy. I mean, look, we had kill shots blazing the boards this week. We got to get into that. We got to check that out. So let's get these votes rocking. We got 13 votes in. 7 more votes. We're going to pull the trigger on this thing. We got 14 votes in. Let's get it rocking. We see the votes. I'm going to post these results. And we're about to crown the next Massachusetts. East versus West will be representations in the bracket when we really go to the big dance. That's what we rocking with. Let's get these votes in rocking. We got 14 votes. 6 more votes. We're going to pull the trigger on this thing. Let's get it. We got 15 votes in. We got 5 more votes. We're going to pull the trigger on this thing. This is what I'm talking about. This is that interactive voting. And when you see those interactive votes roll in, you already know. We can actually run live battles like this. We could do the whole thing. We could actually run a tournament in this format. Just might do that. We got 16 votes in. We get 4 more votes. We are pulling the trigger for this thing, and we're going to crown our next Massachusetts king or queen. Let's go. We got 18 more votes. 2 more, and this thing is a wrap. Let's go. I like where we're going with this thing. Shout out to Chris with that 310 cent. Yeah. We had 18 more votes. We had 19 more votes. 1 more vote, and we're going to call this thing. This is the Battle of Massachusetts, East versus West. Winner will represent the bracket for this state. Mass, stand up. Let's go. 19 votes in. 1 more vote. We're going to call this thing. We're going to show the results, and we're going to keep it moving. We're going to rock right to the page. We got a new setup to show y'all, too. There you go. All right, we got 20 votes in. Let's show these. Let's poll these results real quick. Let's go. Show the results. And the winner is, and representative of Mass is Waiver 1. And if I'm not mistaken, that's Damon Kennedy, the man that survived the Black Widow. He was repping, showing he's in campaign mode. And now he walks away as King of Massachusetts. GG's, GG's, GG's. And that's how we rocking. We got 2 interactive battles out the way. I like that. We might come back next week and we might do some more battles with y'all. We actually might run some more battles with that. I actually like that format. I like that. We're going to rock out. So let's get ready to go to the page real quick. Because again, man, it was kill shot frenzies. Look, let's get into it. I ain't going to do this. Let's scroll to the top. Let's scroll to the top. And let's really show the real format. This is the format I wanted to show y'all. Let's rock out. GG's, yep, GG's. Shout out to Damon, the new king. And yeah, that's a 3-peat. I stand corrected. That is a 3-peat. Repping Mass. He showed up. Hey, look what happens when you just show up, right? Hey, look, man, you got to go get the gold when the gold is going. Now let's get to these kill shots on the page because look, time is flying. We got a lot out the way. We had fun. We did our countdown. We paid homage to YouTube. I like what's going on in that YouTube space. Let's hit the page up. But this the new format. And I like the new format because we got the chat. We got the host, yours truly. And we still got y'all rocking in the comments because we want y'all to enjoy the process because you see how we rock through in the process. And let's show the kill shots because the kill shots got a little bit absurd. Let's talk about the one kill shot we talked about. Pulled up April 2nd. Literally after April Fools. They done tore everything up. Ditto came through with the Hive gang. Ditto came through flexing. Pinned immediately. There was a little mini riot that broke out over the pin, but this is one of the kill shots that set it off. And then once the other set off happened, let's talk about the other set off. They went and set it off again. Look who came through and set it off. Then Troy came through and set it off. I want to get pinned. What I got to do to use the hashtag with that brush dude. See, don't do that. Don't do that. See, I see what's happening with the pin idea. Look, I see what y'all doing with that pin. Don't do that. We're not going to do that. We're going to show love. We're going to pay homage to the ones that's rocking. Look, these are sharks. What y'all want us to do? When our sharks pull up and they look, they jump out the tank, what we going to do? We got to do what we do. Now we're going to roll through the page because I know Juanito showed up. I know Kira showed up with some heat. Let's go to the all page. I know Kira showed up. She's rocking some heat. I seen Juanito pull up. They rocking heat. What up? Where we at with this thing? You already know Troy came through. I see you, Troy. I see you, Troy. Hey, look, we're not going to be doing this thing with the pin thing. Look, I don't control those switches. That's more of a community controlled switch. If the community set it off, we go next level with the pin. That's really how I roll with that thing. I know we had a Kira sighting. I know we had a Juanito sighting, but we're just doing a progress check because we want to make sure everybody gets some kind of check in. All right, we was here last week. All right, let's work our way up. I see Dub showed up. I see the Clay and Lay. I see CC. Yep, I see them. I see Lord of the Rings. I see the titles. I see J5. Who this we got here? Yep, I see some new talent. Jay, what up? I see you, bro. I see you, bro. Keep working. We doing progress checks. Yes, 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 yes. Now you say his Hive look better than RG3 Hive respectively. It's an interesting take, B-Wise. I like it. I like it. And we're looking through. I see we had a Nate sighting too. What up, Nate? We had a Nate sighting. How's that hand? Make sure you back. We need you at 100%, Nate. We need you at 100% in 2023. Stakes are high. Stakes are high, Nate. 2023, we had Miko. Miko pulled up. What up, Miko? Miko pulled up. Flexing. There you go. All right, where we at with this thing? Again, I know we had a Kira sighting. Here she go. Yeah. This was another one. Happy Hump Day, ES. Came through April 5th. Look at this. Come on. This week, this week alone, April 2nd, April 4th, April 5th. This is how they coming through with the heat. It's been kill shots have been flooding the scene. And look, I don't know what we're going to do. This is going to make the top 10 kill shots at the end of the year go crazy. They may overthrow the whole list. I don't know. The kill shots that's happening this month definitely might do some damage at the end of the year. I already know it. So most of it's already locked in. Waldrina with the heat. Again, we got to post the heat. When we see the heat on the page, there's no way we're going to slip up without showing the heat. We got to pull up and show the heat. And then we're going to show you the ones that's working. We see who's out here working. We see our young talent. Tony Herbo, what up? I see you. We see our young talent rocking. OG Glenn, what up? I see you. We see our talent rocking. But this is what we're here to show y'all. We're here to show y'all the greats too now. Now, I'm not we had to reintroduce some team members. All gas, no baguettes. I saw this earlier. I wanted to make a quick scroll over this. They had to reintroduce some waivers on the Wavy movement. Hey, y'all better get to work. Y'all went 3-1. Y'all went 3-1 tonight. I heard y'all went 3-1 tonight, and Drip was celebrating eating French fries. We gotta clean that up. We have to clean that up. I heard y'all boys, all gas, no baguettes, went 3-1, and they gave Drip some victory fries. Come on, guys, let's tighten up, boys. Tighten up. All right, we still rolling on some progress, and this is the part we wanted to get to. We want to get to some, we see some guys on the come up. Who we got over here? We got some guys on the come up. Okay, we see ripples. See, this is the part where you want to get. See, this is the part that actually starts to get you hooked when you see this. Once you see ripples, they don't need to be connected. They don't need to be, look, don't worry about it. Once you see ripples, keep that brush moving. You're already winning right there. Keep that brush moving. The ripples is going to improve everything. Let me see. You got some more work in here. Yep. Ripples. This is that new upcoming talent. Ripples. That's all we need to see. We see ripples. We can work with that. This is potential. This is that kind of talent that could grow. We all we need to see is ripples. Let's roll through. Might have their little man come through. What that little man? Had their little man. The legacy coming through. Spinning. I see y'all. Keep that brush moving. You already know. See another progress check. Can't see too much with this. Coming along. Progress check. Get some depth. Get that crown going. We got some good guys running for crown. I see that. Crown. For the ones running for crown. Told y'all got y'all work ahead of y'all. These guys are counting on y'all to make sure y'all get them good. This is what we talking about when we running down and we talking legacy. This is what we looking at. We're looking at progress. Our current king. Ray, what up? Beehive repping. I see you repping. Where we at? Some more talent. Who we got right here? Vic. Vic came through with some throwbacks. I seen that. I remember that one, Vic. All right, let's see. Let's double check. We still looking at some progress. Papa Henry. See you. Let me see where we at. Double check something. Progress checks. Okay, Andre. That's right, Andre. Ripples. Keep it working. Keep it working. We keep moving. All right, we just double checking progress, and we about to get out of here, folks, because we just rocking, and we seen the week was very healthy, very secure. Next week, Wavy Wayne, I see you. Keep working, bro. Yeah. I heard Wavy Wayne said he was about 17 weeks woofing. Keep that thing rocking. You already know how to get down. Keep that brush moving. I see you, Wayne. All right, who we got? We're going to lock this thing in. Dante, I see you. Keep that thing moving. All right, we got Joe Davies. Crown. We got work to do. We're going to rock on that. We got work to do. We got work to do. And if I didn't check, we got a battle rocking. Let's see where we at on this thing. Let's double check. Let's see where we at on this thing. Okay, we got a skunk. This thing's over. All right. All right, Waver 2 with the win. That's N2. That's N2. That's N2 versus Jeezy. GG. So we had battles on the page, interactive. Look, we got these kill shots out the way. It's been rocking. It's been rocking. The thing has been rocking. And we got things going. We got shit motivated. Now, y'all seen what's going on. Again, just to bring y'all up to speed for y'all that watch the rebroadcast. Hall of Fame weekend. Mark your calendar. May 20th to May 21st. We're going to do Soul Seeker Day on May 20th. Then we're going to come back on the 21st. We're going to run the Hall of Fame. So remember, we lock in with that. That's coming up. We're going to have more announcements closer to the day. And on top of that, Troy, what up? I see you, fam. I seen the pin. And again, guys, look, we're not going to go crazy with the pins. The community kind of dictates how that thing with the pinning goes. But for next week's show, I've been getting some feedback about just starting from scratch, right? Starting the wave game from scratch. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the elements, the fundamentals, the basic fundamentals of waving. We're going to pin it all the way back. For y'all advanced guys and y'all intermediates, y'all don't need this. This is not going to be for y'all. This is going to be for the beginners. So next week, we're just going to talk about just small fundamentals from brushing to cutting. We may have some advanced stuff in there for the self-barbers if y'all lock in with us. So lock in with us next week. We're going to rock into that, and then we're going to still talk about the Hall of Fame leading up to that, yo. So y'all do y'all thing. Thanks for coming out this weekend. Keep that brush moving.
Ay, ay, ay!